are doing the Leo Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. All right, Leos. I don't know what y'all got going on this week, but the energy seems to be like really nervous and very jittery. So, breathe. Let's see what y'all got going on. What is the strongest message that is wanting to come through for you this week? You're in this energy of like divine inspiration or divine intervention. There's a lot of stuff going on for you this week that is kind of meant to put you on a better path for yourself. It's like everything that you're going through this week is very much like divinely guided. There's a lot of really synchronistic things that are happening for you this week. It's making me nervous, but it's really, really powerful energy. You do have the elephant as your overall energy. So the elephant is that energy of, again, of like the divine stepping in. It's an energy of just clearing away obstacles to show you your true path. Sometimes it is very uncomfortable. Because it brings in a lot of change. It's almost like a chaotic type of energy, but it's all very necessary. Underneath that, you have the snake and you have the cheetah. There's a lot of power within you that you're needing to acknowledge, or you're needing to see your own potential. You're needing to see your own worth. You're needing to see your own strength. And that's what this energy is meant to do for you this week. It's meant for you to see your strength. It's meant for you to acknowledge your gifts. It's meant for you to acknowledge your talents even. Because the peacock is that energy of your beauty like radiating from within. Just really standing out. I want to say this too. I feel like, that Leo energy is a very confident energy. It is an energy that people feel. Your energy radiates, right? So if you're ever in an energy where you feel a lack of confidence or where you feel down, you're going to notice that, being reflected by other people. Other people are going to kind of like feed off of that, right? But in the same sense, when you're in this energy of feeling confident and you're expressing yourself and you're feeling confident about your own self-expression, you're going to connect with people who match that energy too. I also feel like your intuition is really heightened right now. But I feel to some degree you might not know like what to do with that. And for some of you, I feel like it's almost like you've got a lot of secret admirers, a lot of people who really look up to you, a lot of people who want to understand you or want to get to know you. Um, but there's a lot of fear in approaching you. Let me get some clarity on this. For some of you, this is like a very spiritual connection that you have to another person. It's like a very spiritual connection. It's a very deep connection, but it's also a connection that is not being acknowledged right now. Like it's almost like you feel this deep connection to somebody, but they're not in your energetic field. They're not somebody that you communicate with, or there's just not a lot being communicated between you and this person at all. And it's almost like there's a lot of intuitive communication between you two, a lot of spiritual communication between you two. But there's definitely some sort of blockage in this connection coming together right now, or there's a lot unknown about this connection right now. For some of you, this is about you tapping into your own spirituality, tapping into your own connection to your guides, your own connection to something bigger than yourself, your own intuitive gifts, your own purpose. Because it's almost like you feel this deep connection to something that is not, visible, that's not practical, and you're not really sure what that is. But again, the elephant is that energy of a lot of things being stirred up right now, of anything that's blocking you from seeing what the potential is, of seeing what your power is, of seeing what your gifts are, of seeing even what this connection is. The obstacles are being kind of cleared away for you this week. So it might just feel like you're in this space of like just not knowing, right? Nothing seems to make sense right now. But that's a good thing. I know that doesn't make any sense. Because you're meant to kind of feel your way through this week. You're meant to feel your way through this energy. You're meant to trust in something bigger than yourself. You do also have the Rider card. That is about good news coming in, or some really fast, positive change coming in. So let's see what else comes up. I would definitely, though, take anything that you're going through that might feel a little bit difficult. Like, just take a moment to make sure you're acknowledging how strong you are, how powerful you are, how creative you are, and how you've been able to get through so many difficulties in your past. Let's see what else comes up. Some of you just might even be stepping into like a new relationship, and it's a very different relationship than you've had in the past, and it might be making you feel very uncomfortable. But I feel like this relationship being so different is a blessing, is because it's something that's meant for you, is something that's going to, enlighten you. All right, let's see what your energy coming into the week is. Do you ever notice when you feel accomplished in something, when you feel confident, when you feel good about yourself, or when you feel good about things that are going on in your life, do you ever notice that a lot of times all of a sudden people will start coming against you? Um, like when you're feeling good, all of a sudden people come to you with their problems, um, or it's like you'll notice people trigger you a lot. I kind of feel like that's what you're going through right now. It's like you've overcome something, or um, you're feeling some sort of success or confidence in yourself, or confidence in in your own path forward, and it's almost like people around you are suddenly not supporting you, or you feel like people are going against you. I also feel for some of you, you might be dealing with just a lot of ego battle, like ego from other people. Like a lot of people like wanting to be validated, or wanting to stand out, or wanting to express themselves. And you're just wanting to be in this space of peace. I also feel like it's possible that you might have recently like overcome something, or accomplished something, or manifested something that you've been wanting to manifest, but it's still leaving you with this sense of lack. Like it's not giving you the fulfillment that you once thought that it would. Let's see what else. Yeah, because I feel like you're wanting something more. You're wanting something with more fulfillment. You're wanting something deeper. Okay. You have the Magician as your overall energy. So this is about it's a message that you have everything you need to manifest what you want. It's being in this very powerful energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords underneath that. I feel like overall you might be focused on what you're creating in your life, what you're manifesting in your life, what you want to like have long term, your long term goals. First, it's like I feel like a lot of you maybe have been working with like law of attraction, working with manifesting something, or just manifesting overall. And it's almost like I feel like you've accomplished something or manifested something, or you're getting a lot of attention from other people, a lot of acknowledgement from other people, but it's not, you're seeing that it's not really what you want. Because the Three of Swords in front of you and the Five of Pentacles, it's like feeling a loss, feeling unsupported, feeling like left out. Or you're just in this space where you're feeling like you constantly have to defend yourself, you constantly have to protect your energy, or you're constantly having to prove yourself. Get some clarity on this. You have 3 sevens here. Sevens are the number of intuition. It's the number of spirituality. It's the number of things that it's the number representing things that are hidden, meaning things that are not practical, things that are not visible. And I feel like that's kind of what you're being guided to do, is like focus on your feelings, not on what is practical, because it's like you're manifesting the practical things. You're manifesting the stability. You're manifesting the spark. You're manifesting the physical stuff, but you're not manifesting that emotional fulfillment that you want. And I feel like it's because you're needing to tap into your emotions. You're needing to tap into your spirituality more, your emotional world more. And it's also like, too, it's also like you're getting all of this attention from other people. You're getting some kind of acknowledgement from other people, or just a lot of people being drawn to you, but it's not the right kind of attention. It's like you've manifested a relationship, but the person is like too clingy, or the person is too needy, or I just feel like you got a lot coming at you, and it's just not what you want. Yeah, overall, I feel like you've just been putting a lot of effort into something, or putting a lot of focus into something that you have thought that you have wanted to manifest. And now that it's like, I feel like now you're looking at it, and you're not happy with, it. It's not what you thought that it was going to be. Or you're putting in a lot of effort into a relationship, but you're not getting that energy in return. And it might even be that you have a relationship with somebody that's very exciting, that's very passionate, and in some way this person maybe is like very attentive and validating, but you're feeling the lack of the emotional depth in it. And for some of you, I want to say this too. I feel like for some of you, you're in a situation where you really are fighting to prove yourself. You're really fighting to prove your worth, prove your value. But you don't have to. Or it's even like this energy where you're showing all of this strength and confidence, but you also need to be able to show that softness and show that vulnerability, because all of the strength and the confidence that you're showing is just attracting energies that are meeting you at that space, right? So if you're showing all this confidence and all this strength and all this, I don't need anybody else, or whatever, that's what people are giving back to you. And if you're wanting vulnerability, if you're wanting emotion, if you're wanting softness, you need to be able to kind of show that as well. I feel like overall, though, everything that you're experiencing right now is putting you in this place where you feel surrounded by people, but they're not like emotional connections, right? Or they're not the fulfilling connections that you would like. And it's almost like it's putting you in this place to find a deeper love for yourself. Give me one more. Yeah, I just feel like you're finding that you're not happy. Like you don't have the same dreams, you don't have the same goals. You're wanting to manifest something with more depth. And I just feel like whatever is going on with the energy that you're in right now, I feel like you don't feel like you're getting that depth. But it's because you're meant to search your own depths, which I know sounds cheesy, but it's like focus on what you're wanting to manifest and why you're wanting to manifest it. This came up in either the Sagittarius, I think it came up in the Sagittarius reading. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart or you're connected to a Sagittarius, you might want to watch that. But it's like we think in terms of, okay, I want to manifest a relationship. And so you're manifesting relationships, right? But now you have to focus on why you want to manifest a relationship, what you want that relationship to bring you. You know, focus on the feeling that you're wanting to manifest, because I feel like you're in a very powerful manifesting energy. And so if you were to say, I want to manifest, I want to manifest a partner, you're going to have a lot of people flocking to you, right? And a lot of people giving you a lot of attention, because a lot of people just want companionship to have companionship, right? So you're manifesting all of that. So now it's like, okay, now go a little bit deeper. You want a partner that's going to build with you. You want a relationship with a person that's going to show you a lot of love, whatever. And then acknowledge that feeling within yourself, right? Acknowledge the feelings that you're wanting to experience. Yeah. The Seven of Wands and the Magician being your overall energy. It's like you're manifesting, you're in a very powerful manifesting energy, but you're also manifesting from a place of defensiveness, from a place of frustration, from a place of feeling like you have to, like you're manifesting without acknowledging what's in your heart. And so the Tower underneath that and the Wheel of Fortune, that's asking you to kind of rip down your walls and really look at what is in your heart, like what it is what is going to give you emotional fulfillment, and what are you seeking in terms of emotion, in terms of love, in terms of hope. I also feel this too. This is also kind of a message to, like, you might be going through this period where everything in your physical world is kind of crashing down, is kind of falling apart. You can't depend on your financial status right now. You can't maybe not depend on your job. Like everything in the physical sense seems to be very tense. And that's because you're meant to get into your spiritual self, get into your emotional world, and acknowledge what is in there, because that's how you manifest more fulfilling experiences. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.